What is going on, guys? It is Patrick here, and today I'm bringing you another video in my top 5 zombie series. Today, we're going to be covering the top 5 best perks in Call of Duty Zombies. Now, if you guys want to leave a like to support me, that would be great. As always, just a reminder that this is just my own personal opinion. But anyways, guys, let's get into this. Coming in at number 5, we have Stamina Up. Now, this was a very tough call between Stamina Up and 3 other perks that I'm not going to mention quite yet because I don't want to give anything away. Wait till the end to see what I'm talking about. But Stamina Up definitely deserves a spot in our top 5. So what Stamina Up does is, number 1, I'm sure you know, it doubles your endurance length. So whatever you can sprint normally, you get Stamina Up, you can sprint for twice that when fully charged. But there's another thing that Stamina Up does that a lot of people don't know, and that is it actually gives you lightweight. So you actually run faster when you have Stamina Up. It gives you, I believe, a 7% increase on your speed, which may not seem like a lot, but trust me, it's definitely helpful. When you're training around, you're trying to, do all your stuff. In zombies, you want to have just every advantage you can. And when you're just 7% faster than normal, means you're 7% faster than what you're normally like to the zombies. So the zombies are 7% slower in a sense. So it really, really helps for training. And, just giving you that extra advantage to make those tight navigations and then cut through 2 zombies and just be better at training. So that's why I find Stamina Up to be so great, is I really, really notice it when I don't have it after I've been using it for a while. So I think it's a great perk in that sense. Plus, it's really, really good for running across these big maps like Origins and Transit to go revive a teammate in the last second. Coming in at number 4, we have PhD Flopper. Now, this is a very popular perk in the community. I can remember in Black Ops 2 Zombies at the start when they hadn't included in any of the 3 maps yet, and everyone was so sad because everyone wanted PhD. It was so awesome, and we hadn't got it yet in the first 2 DLC or in Transit. And once it came out, everyone was so happy because it's amazing. So what PhD does is, number 1, takes away explosive damage towards you. So you can use a ray gun, you won't get hurt from that. You won't get hurt from your Mustang and Sally's or any type of grenade or launcher, anything like that takes away damage. So it's great if you're in spot a bother, and you pull out your Mustang and Sally, shoot it at the ground, and you will be fine. Now, it also takes away fall damage, which is pretty nice. And last but not least, certainly the coolest of the 3 features, is it allows you to do a PhD flop, which I'm sure you all know. You get onto a high spot, you dolphin dive off of it, and you make a giant explosion. So it's pretty badass, guys, and definitely deserves a spot in our top 5. Coming in at number 3, we have Double Tap 2 from Black Ops 2. So this wasn't really my favorite perk in its original form, just normal double tap, as all it really did was increase your rate of fire and essentially just wasting your ammo. But what they did in this game was something really ingenious. Instead of increasing your fire rate, they increased the bullet output. So basically how it works is, for every single bullet you shoot, 2 come out of the gun. So you shoot a sniper, instead of 1 going out, you can often see the 2. So it's really, really smart. But what makes it so ingenious is the fact that they found a way, they thought up a way to increase your damage output, but not increase your ammo output. So you use the same amount of ammo, same ammo consumption, but you double your damage. Really just phenomenally smart perk. That is something I always get if I'm ever using like an LMG or an SMG or an assault rifle. Just amazing thing that helps so much on those later rounds, so you could still use like fun guns. Awesome perk. Great idea from Treyarch. Coming in at number 2, we have, yes, the old classic Speed Cola. So this is a perk that originates from World at War and is one of my favorites still. All Speed Cola does, it's very simple, is it halves your reload time. So if a gun takes 3 seconds, I believe it just halves it to 1.5. Very, very basic, but so helpful. So let's say you're in a situation where you're camping and you need to limit the amount of downtime that your gun is outputting at. That's going to help. Obviously, you don't have to waste all your time reloading for the zombies to get at you, and boom, you're just back into the fight, reloading super quick. It's great for dogs, as you can see there. It's amazing. But it's also great for training, because when you're training and you have to reload, you have a very, very vulnerable moment where if a zombie gets in your face at that very second and you're reloading, you're going to die. So by limiting that time frame of having, a downtime where you have no weapon, Speed Cola just saves you. It's an amazing perk. Really not a lot to say about it. It's just great the way it is, and we all love it. Okay, guys, so I did want to do an honorable mention for the top 5 spot because really it could have gone to a couple. Stamina Up made it, but it could have gone to Quick Revive, which really is a great perk. It's so helpful in solo, but my problem with it was just the fact that it's not absolutely necessary in multiplayer. If a guy goes down, you can just throw a monkey, making it not 100% necessary, and that was just my little thing with it. It's great, don't get me wrong, but there is a solution to it. The other one is Electric Cherry, which half the time it's amazing, half the time it's useless. So if you have a gun that has a really low magazine, like the Blundergat, where it only has 1 or 2 shots, or 3 with Vitrolic Withering, it's great. In really close quarters, it's great. But let's say you're on like Origins, big open area map, and you got a light machine gun. You're going to reload like 5 times with that weapon before you're out of ammo. In that situation, it's not as helpful. And that's my thing, is sometimes Electric Cherry is helpful, sometimes it's not, and it depends on the situation. So for that reason, guys, I did end up going with Stamina Up at number 5. And coming in at number 1, we have the perk that you guys all know and love, and I'm sure that this is obvious. It is, of course, Jug. So, yeah. Obviously, Jug is going to be the number 1 spot. In normal zombies, you have 2 shots and you die. If you get hit by a zombie twice, you're dead. That sucks. You get Juggernog, it goes up to 5. You can take 4 shots, the 5th, you will die. Juggernog is great. I mean, there's not really a lot to say about it, It's the most helpful perk. More health. Less chance of the zombie killing you. It's pretty easy to get 2 shot. If you're a good player, it's going to be pretty hard for you to get 5 shots. So, obviously, Jug is going to be number 1. There's no secret mystery or anything. Jug is just a great, great perk that it was the smartest thing they ever put in zombies. And obviously, it's going to get our number 1. All right, guys, and that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching the video. If you could leave a like to support me, that would be great. As well, I have Twitter. You can follow me. Link down in the description. It is @TheSmithPlays. Let me know what you thought of this top 5 and what you want to see in a future one. Have a good day, guys.